Welcome back to my channel. My name is Barnabas Amioleme. I will be taking you to this journey of Google Cloud, that is Cloud Engineer. Just imagine you as a student, you have a project that had to do with machine learning. You know, machine learning require computer with very big resources like RAM, hard disk, processor, and all that. So you can imagine you buying that, you spending your money on that. That would be too expensive. That's why it may not just ordinary undergraduate or undergraduate project, also master and PhD project. You can imagine you have to go and spend money in such a physical computer. You know, it's going to drain your pocket. I can bet you that it's going to drain your pocket. That's why I will encourage you to follow me on this journey, so that you will know how to use Google Cloud. Because once you know one, others will follow. Once you know one, others will follow. You know, we have a Google Cloud, we have a Microsoft Azure, we have AWS, and that's Amazon, and there are so many, Digital Ocean and all that. And the most popular one is the Google, Amazon, and Azure, which is the Microsoft. But today, I will be teaching you how to create computer in the cloud. In case you have a project and you want to create a computer and you want to deploy the resources that you know your physical computer cannot handle, then your only option is to create computer in the cloud. It could be Amazon Cloud, it could be Microsoft Cloud, it could be Google Cloud, which we will be using today as an example. So you will do that. Just create it, and very, very easy. Okay? Today, look at the navigation menu. And before we get here, you must have an account with Google, and you create your account with a console Google. You just Google it, how to create an account with Google. This day, learning is so easy. It's so easy. With the advent of AI, I use the ChatGPT a lot for learning. It's so easy. There's no excuse. It's so easy. Sometimes what you just need is a startup. No, when someone just starts you up in a particular technology, you can take it from there. You don't need to start spending a lot of money and all that. But you still need the mentoring. I have over 20 years experience in IT. I've been doing this. For cloud, I have about 10 years experience in cloud. I've deployed many resources for both local and international companies. So I have that experience. What I will be teaching you is what I've is what I've done with several companies. So today, as I said, I'll be teaching you how to create a computer. So in creating a computer, if you cannot see it here, what you simply do, this is what will be created. Sometimes you may not be able to see it here. That is, when you click on the navigation menu, this very one here, if this guy, this compute engine is on here, what you do, click on the view all project. On view all project. Of course, if you look at this place, or this place, so many, this place may confuse you. Okay, so many. So you can see you have a management, you have a compute. Of course, since a computer compute, okay, we just know that it's going to be under this place. You click on it, then take you to this place, then have a computer engine. In most cases, you may just see it here, computer engine. If you don't see it here, you will have to come here to click and create the resources. Okay, then click on the sorry, that's I click on the wrong one. That's Kubernetes. Let's say Kubernetes. I'll go back computer engine. Okay, then click on create. So this the home page to create a computer engine. As you can see, if you look at it, it's showing me. Let me make it bigger. Make it bigger. Okay, too big. Okay, you see, it's showing me money. Look at it. This is what I will pay monthly if I had to create this with the resources it's given me. So let's continue. Let me just type the name of the computer. Let me call it my project computer. My project computer. Then I take this. No, you can see. You may be wondering why region, why zone. Okay, you know when you say cloud, it's not that all those computers they are actually in the cloud. They are not in the cloud. Okay, meaning they reside on a physical ground. Okay, so if you look at this region, this is a zone. Under this region, we have data center. Okay, we have a data center on this region. Then how many data center in this region? Okay, then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means under this zone, you have about 4 data center. Okay, this is region 1, that's a US Central 1. Then you now have how many data center? You have a 4 data center under this region. Okay, so the moment you see US Central 1, okay, then you click here, you are now seeing the dash A attached to US Central 1. You know that that dash A, okay, is a region under this US Central 1. Then we are done with this machine configuration. Let's move to the OS. This is where you select OS. Look at it. You all look at this place. Okay, you all look at this place. Then if I select this, okay, then this is where you have different operating system, OS, different operating system. They have a Debian. Today we'll be looking at Ubuntu. We have Microsoft. Okay, let's look at Ubuntu, for instance. Okay, under Ubuntu, then you can select a different version. There are different versions which you can select from. Okay, then you have Ubuntu. You have these are versions. Let me just imitate this. Okay, then you have boot disk. I said the hard disk where this computer will boot from. Then you have SSD. If I select SSD, okay, maybe you look at the price will definitely will increase. Okay, let me maintain this. Let me click on select. Okay, see the price. Okay, just little. Okay, this is the cost of the SSD. Okay. Then, for now, today being the first day of this lesson on how to use Google Cloud or on Google Cloud engineering, then we will not go through this process. Okay? If I just concrete, Google will just by itself give me default parameters like network, okay, all this. Okay, For now, let me just click on create. You can see we try to create my computer. And these are what the work I've done before, Docker. Okay? No. I will also be teaching this. As we go on detail, all this will be taught. As I said, it's going to be a long series. I'm going to make a very long series. So we don't need to pay money in learning cloud. I will teach you all this. So you can see it's showing a green, meaning the computer has been what? Has been created. Then I can log in. You may be wondering, how do I access this computer? Okay, Google make it so easy that you can just from here access the computer. Okay, or you configure your local computer to log in. All this will be taught how you can configure your local computer. Let me log in the browser for now. Log in with a browser, then authorize. Yeah, so my first computer has been created. Okay, this is my first computer. So this Linux, Ubuntu, sudo I. This I want to go to the root access. Okay, I click on it. All this will be taught. Linux also have a section for Linux, how to use the Linux, as well as those computer science engineer, or those want to go into data processing, data analytics, and all that. You just have to know Linux. You just have to know Linux and those programmers and all that. You are a programmer and you don't know how to deploy what you have done, it will be a problem. Okay, being a programmer is no longer enough. You have to be a DevOps. You have to be a DevOps. You may not be expert in it, but have basic knowledge of DevOps. So we will be stopping here. I want you to follow me on this journey. I really appreciate your viewing. Thank you.